Okay, this should start the stream of the game between Maron and baweaver. We're going to go ahead and set the first game to random and see where we go. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, it looks like I start as white. So let's try to do that strategy I've been doing for a little bit, see where we get. Okay, well it looks like the interference strategy is starting to become very popular. I mean, the goal right now is to basically separate as much as possible black from, yeah, black's gonna try and do that probably. I wouldn't be surprised to see an A3. Looks like the stream title didn't correct. Okay, so yeah, he is going to go for that. The problem is going to be he's going to put his capstone right there afterwards. So let's prevent him from doing that and then try and feed into him in a second here. Because the nice thing is he's mainly right around here. Yep, I thought so. Okay, so the question is, we probably have B1, then A4, then A5, of course, and we have the capture over here, which is going to be bad. Now, the question is, what can we do to exactly stop that? If we put A4 there, that's not going to work too well, so let's try and build back over this way and get a threat going here. Because he's not going to get much of anywhere if he can't get an attrition on one. So the question becomes very quickly, what can we do to try and negate that? And I'd say the best thing is going to be to put a capstone right there. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so we have our capstone. So let's go ahead and see what we can get as far as other threats. Okay, so the question is, what's he going to do after this? He can go on top of there, yes, but I have enough attrition there that it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I can counter right here and make sure he can't build that way, but then again, that's also giving up momentum. So let's try and build out a little bit over here. Problem is, I'm going to need to block him up here as well, because if he manages to get this and he has this, then I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. He's going to have about a 2 or 3 move until he starts doing damage. I just got to get him to make a mistake into where he's going to capture and let me have a place for the capstone there. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and go for that then. No, that's a bad idea. I mean, it does keep him from getting that point of attrition, but at the same time, you can keep playing black pieces around there. Okay, So first step here to blocking would be preferably to well, if I do this, that'll give me throw to there. Now we're going to want to put that capstone down if he doesn't manage to play these areas. I mean, b6 would be an immediate threat. Okay, so let's go ahead and cap right here just to make sure they can't exactly get there again. Problem is that's going to produce a cap lock fairly quickly. So the question is, do I want to make this implied threat up here? Because that could be very potentially dangerous. Well, that would make for fun, but I also don't like the options there. So capstone goes up there, will give me at least a few turns worth of potential fun at least. He's probably going to play e3 though, just lock the cap. If he does that, I might play b6 just to try and taunt him a bit. Okay. Well, obviously I'm not going to let you have that easily. I mean, truth be told, I was more expecting that. I mean, we can just go with the easy route and then try and force him to capture more than he wants to. I mean, the silly thing would be to play f1 that I just throw across here in his game. There's not a chance he's actually going to do that though, so we'll have to see. If I'm lucky, he'll move the cap down. Yeah, I thought so. He's got a couple of turns until he can actually hit that. And let's make sure to have an F1 lock over here. can get b6 and f1, I got him. Well, mostly got him. Okay. So we're going to start making threats. What to counter, what to counter, what to counter. I mean, that'd be the boring way. The problem is I don't exactly have anything that I can use right there. I mean, if I do this, that just gets that threat shattered. And then he can play black there, and then I manage to blow that entire line. If I play a wall, what does he do? He can go north. Yeah, I'd say wall's gonna be my best bet right here. Okay, so b6, a3 down. Okay. So he'll place me in attack next turn. I have a counter right there. If he plays this wrong, I win. I think the d4 would have been better than c4 there, because that would have given him the option to go here as well. Of course, it would have left in the range of my cap, but at the same time, I already locked right here, so I can't exactly do much there. Okay, so it's about time to let the capture wars begin. Okay. If I'm lucky, he's going to try and make the attack threat with c5. And then it's going to be all out war right afterwards. Okay, so step one. But if he does that, then I'm in for it. So let's go ahead and make our capture here. Problem is, I need to get that stack well the heck out of his way. So the capstone's probably going to drop. Question is how many pieces, because he does take those blacks with him, then maybe. Yep, so he took the entire stack. So what he's going to be aiming for is that. Question is, what can I do to try and make him pay for that? He's going to have to be careful here. As am I, honestly, though. Well, if he does that, then I can just get a wall hit on there, and then I'm also screwed. Problem is, if I let him have these, I am going to decimate my entire line. If I do that, though, he's going to capture there, and then there, and then there, and then that's going to be even worse. I think F1's too risky. Well, I'm gonna have to make moves fairly soon. What happens if he gets on top of that, though? I mean, that's not a great position. let's go ahead and go with the safe move then. That way I can throw my cap on top of there and it'll still be hard. The annoying move would be something like c5 right there. Now if I can get f1 after this, I'll have something to do. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So +1 there. This is gonna be interesting. A few moves here. Let's see here. So I would technically need a 4 range to hit that. Then I'd have 3. If there was a way to get an extra one on there, that'd be nice. Ooh, yeah, I could actually just put it back over here and then hit that wall. Thought you might. Okay, if I drop that there, then the capstone probably goes back with it. If I throw that up there, well, then I have another issue. Thankfully, he doesn't entirely have me locked right now, so I don't have that. He's probably going to go right for that, though, so the question is, how do I have him locked afterwards? Let's go for a slightly risky move. He's probably going to hit over there, and then I'm going to put my capstone right up next to it, and then we're going to go from there. He's going to have to leave a white, though, which is going to be game over if he does it. So we'll see if he's greedy enough. I mean, the attack threat itself is going to be easy enough to deal with. Because c5 is very easily countered. I mean, c6 is a very silly response, but does technically work. what's it gonna be? Kind of wish there wasn't E2 and F2 there, because that does put a damper on that. I mean, I could be a jerk and taunt him with just putting that over. But that also baits the wall. So, no, that wouldn't be a good idea. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I mean, I can put just the capstone down the lane, figure that out. The problem is that would also potentially encompass. Yep, I thought so. First issue that. Excuse me. Okay, so if I do this, what do they end up doing? Probably putting me in attack in the next turn. Problem is, I still don't have a great amount of stuff they can do with that. Problem is, this is also not a very good threat. If I could get that cap to move, that'd be nice, but it's not going to happen. Yep, so there's a threat. Okay, question is potential counters. First step counter could be this. Could be this. Or it could be this. But that also invites the capstone to come over to play, which I don't particularly want. Okay. Better option, this. Oh, that also systematically disables that entire threat, so... You probably put a wall right under there right afterwards. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for it. Okay, expected. So we get this, which is then going to breed a wall somewhere along this line. Problem is I can't exactly let him have that, so we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so it was expected. How many would I need to hit that? One, two, three, four. Okay, so if I threw that, that would be not quite enough. But enough to be very severely annoying. Yeah. Well, the problem is he's also dismantled his threat by doing that, so... And if he does throw his cap over onto there, he's also probably going to lose within a turn. No, no, he wouldn't. Shoot. I'm just gonna have to make him pay for that. Yeah, that's not a great option on second thought. Oh well. If he does that, he's going to have to leave a white behind. If he does leave that white behind, then I can immediately play back in the spot where he left behind. And I have a couple attack threats. Yes. Actually, no, that would be game right there. Well done, me. You accidentally locked the cap. So, scenario 1, we leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. What if... Yeah. Okay, how many stones would I need there? So I've left 1, and then 2, that wouldn't quite catch it. So if instead I leave 1, and then 3, that still wouldn't quite catch it. Dang it. And then that only has 2. So, yeah. Do I really need that, though? Not particularly. Now that's a problem. I don't give those for free. Good round one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut off this stream, and we will be right back for game 2.